Hey y'all, Mama Snark here. We are getting ready to prepare for a road trip to Disney World from Louisiana with two kids. Typically, in the past, when we've done family trips to Disney World, we always fly because being stuck in a car with two children for 12 plus hours is not ideal. But this trip, we're going for Mardi Gras break. We live in Louisiana, so our kids have off of school for Mardi Gras. So this is the time we chose to go so that our kids don't have to miss a lot of school and we're not having to go in the summer when it's insanely hot outside. So we're doing a road trip. We have a new minivan, so we're going to be taking that on its maiden road trip voyage. This is going to be kind of like a multi-parter video. This is going to be step one, which is entertainment for the children. Because as you know, if you have little ones, entertaining them for that long in the car can be, yeah. So we will have the obvious things like my son's Nintendo Switch and both of their tablets. So rewind, I have a 7-year-old son and a 5.5-year-old daughter. My son, you can give him his Switch and his tablet and you're not going to hear a peep from him. My daughter is the complete opposite. Like, the tablet only holds her attention for like a couple hours at most, if we're lucky. So be prepared with all kinds of little, like, doodads and activities and whatever. And then also, like, I don't want my son just glued to his screen for a 10-hour drive. So the trip from our house to Orlando is technically a little over 10 hours. We have two kids. It is realistically going to take closer to 12 hours, maybe more, depending on stops, getting out to let them, run around, get some wiggles out, etc. So on the way there, we're stopping at Drury Plaza in Tallahassee. It's a brand new Drury. We love the Drury hotels. They have a free 5:30 kickback, which we'll miss, but they also have continental breakfast in the morning, which is usually pretty good, and they're clean. So from our house to Tallahassee is about 6-ish hours, 6.5 hours, depending on traffic. We're leaving after school and work on a Thursday night. So hopefully traffic is smooth sailing. Hopefully we don't have to make too many stops for like dinner and potty breaks and things like that. So I'm hoping on the way to Tallahassee, it'll mostly be the Switch and the tablets entertaining them. And then the next morning we have a 4-hour trek from the Tallahassee hotel to Art of Animation Hotel at Disney. On the way home, we're leaving Disney and driving straight back to Louisiana to our house. So the way back is the one that I'm most concerned about. So I'm going to flip you around and show you what I've got here. Okay, so like I said, we're going to do on the way there and on the way back. So we have a minivan. In between the two car seats, there's a spot where, like, the third seat, or the middle seat or whatever, where this little organizer fits like literally perfectly. It's like it was made for it. Probably was. I think this is called like Peanut Shell or Peanut something brand. I'm not sure. I'll link everything I can down below for you. But this fits perfectly in those middle seats. Typically, when this lives in our car, I have our neck pillows in there, which I'll get to that in a little bit, but I have relocated those so that this is strictly an entertainment bin for the children. So my plan is to have different stuff on the way there, and then also have, this is a little bit of a smaller one from, I don't know, Toddleroo something, but this one's smaller. So my game plan was to have this also full of like new little activities that they have never seen, they don't know about. So whenever we're coming back and it's a 10-hour, more like probably 12 to 13-hour stretch, they have more things to pick from that they've never seen. So it'll hopefully occupy their time a little bit more. So all of this stuff, I will preface this by saying I did not go out and purchase all of this at one time because that would be insanely expensive. So what I typically do, if I know we've have a trip coming up, which our in-laws live in Texas, so we do travel frequently. So anytime I find anything on sale, or like Target Dollar Spot is where this came from. I think it was like $3. So like anytime I find something on sale or cheap, or Dollar Tree, Amazon, Prime Day, whatever, I purchase it, I put it in a bin in the closet that I keep all of this kind of stuff in. And then whenever it is time to travel, I have a bin of things I can just go pick out of. So like I've still got stuff in there for future trips because we're doing another road trip this summer. So this is all things that I have accumulated over the past year that I'm going to have in there in the car to hopefully entertain them, she says optimistically. So first we're going to start with like kind of the boring stuff. They each have a pair of sunglasses that just lives in the car. The van has like sunshades that actually pull up on the or the like windows that they sit by in the passenger area. So they shouldn't need the sunglasses, but like, I don't know, they both have light colored eyes. So I like to keep sunglasses there. Hotspot. This is actually a Wi-Fi hotspot that I have checked out from my local library. They have these on hand for patrons to check out for, I think it's like 3 weeks or something like that. But if you can hotspot from your phone, or if you have a hotspot from like your internet or phone provider, or some people I think have it in their vehicles, but this way my kids can watch YouTube because they have like, you know, old tablets that are like 5 and 6 years old that don't have like data or anything like that, like $100 Android tablets. So the Wi-Fi enables them to be able to watch YouTube or stream Disney Plus or whatever they want to watch while they're in the car if they don't want to play a game. That is an absolute necessity for us. I also have in here two, one of them is like a 20, whatever that word is, and the other one's a 10. But these come with every power cord that you could possibly need. So like this one has a USB-C and a micro. Like I said, their tablets are old Android tablets, so they take those micro USBs. And then my son's Switch takes the USB-C. And then this one has a lightning cable, and yeah, that's it, just a lightning cable. So this one has a lightning cable. So if you have an iPad or an iPhone or something like that, and then they just plug straight into the wall to charge. So I can bring these into the hotel room with us, pop them on the charger, and get them fully charged for the road trip home. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So this way, if you have kids, like our van obviously has ports to, you know, plug in chargers and things like car chargers, but having those wires run from like the center console to my kids' car seats, they're going to kick them, they're going to knock them down, they're going to rip it out of the thing. It's a hot mess. If you have young children, I'm sure you have been there. So I find this just makes my life easier. So this is what I like to do. So I'm going to put those here in front, so those are easy for me to grab if I need to grab those for them. And now I have the fun part of kind of picking and choosing what I want to keep for later and what I want to bring on the way there. So first thing I think I absolutely want to bring, I got a 4-pack of these like sensory toys. I think they're labeled as like ADHD and autism toys or something like that on Amazon, but it came as a 4-pack. I think it was like $20, and it came as a 4-pack of different shapes. The other ones I think are like a butterfly and maybe a rainbow and an elephant or something, but it's double-sided with different patterns. And it comes with a bunch of these little noodle sticks that you just kind of run through the grooves in any way that you would like to. So it's just a fun like little sensory like fidget toy basically to keep them occupied. I found after the fact, after I got these just came in like a plastic bag, that they have other ones that are a little bit bigger that come with like a carry bag, and I wish I would have grabbed those. I'll link these and those down below for you. I happen to have a bunch of these tiny twinkle little bags on hand because anytime I see them, I grab them when I'm able to, because they work really well for like traveling and snack bags and all those sorts of things. So I just grabbed a couple of pouches that I had on hand and put them in. So I have two for on the way there, one for my daughter, one for my son. I'm going to put those in here, maybe like right there. Oh, look, they'll fit perfectly right there. And then I've got two for on the way back, one for my daughter, and this is another set of pouches that I have that I've put a couple of different things in. I like having pouches because whenever they open toys or like little things that I'll show you in a minute, it makes it so much easier to have something to put that in. You don't have to have something like this. A Ziploc bag would work just fine. So if you just wanted to go to Walmart and get like $3 quart size Ziplocs, that would also work. But I have these, so I'm going to use them. So I'm going to put these here. And then, let's see. These, I'm going to go ahead and put those in here. I might actually move their sunglasses to one. So these I typically bring with us whenever we fly. It's Bluetooth headphones, and then they also come with, and I only have one because I lost the other one, but they also come with like an audio jack cable that I need to put in here, but so you can like plug it into a phone, and then I have a charger for them. But they have big headphones that plug straight into the like tablets that we'll typically use in the car on road trips because they don't run out of battery. These, if you don't have the audio jack plugged in, you do have to charge it. And again, I lost the second jack for it. But these are like headbands that just go over their heads, and they literally wear them like headbands. So whenever I'm flying with my kids, because in the past, if you'll check out my channel, I would alternate taking each of my kids by themselves to Disney a couple of times. So I was flying by myself with them, Spirit Airlines personal items only. So I needed the minimal space-taking items that I could find. So that's where these came in handy. But I'm going to put these in here just in case they would rather these versus the over-ear headphones, because sometimes my daughter will complain, especially that they're uncomfortable and hurting her ears. So I'm going to have those in here as a secondary option in case the big headphones start bothering them. So I've got those. Let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted to bring these to give them when we're leaving the hotel in Tallahassee to kind of get them excited. And then this is from the same pouch set as like these and some other ones that I've used. But I'm bringing these to store them in afterwards. But I got these on sale for like, I think on clearance at Walmart for like $4 or $5. They're typically $10, $15. So like I said, throughout the year, I just kind of shop around and get whatever is cheap and put it away for later. But it has, let's see, how many does this have in it? I want to say this one has like 7 in them, 6 or 7, but it has these little figurines. They're teeny tiny. They're like this big if you don't know what a Disney Adorable is, but it's kind of a surprise toy. You don't know which one you're going to get out of the pack, and then they can kind of switch and trade as they want to. So I got each child one, because if you have 2 kids, sharing is not, I understand sharing is important, but it's also not important to me whenever we're on a road trip and I'm trying to keep the peace. So to make my life easier, they each have their own, and then they can trade as they want to. So I'm going to put those in the back of the basket, and then I'm also putting these in between with them. So whenever they open them, we can just toss the package when we get a chance, and they'll have them in those little Ziploc bags. I'm also bringing this for my daughter because she's a very like artsy, creative kid. So I figured this will hopefully kind of, I don't know, keep her occupied. So it apparently comes with dry erase markers, which that I'm not thrilled about because, oh, she's fun. Oh yeah, I need to add some baby wipes. It looks like you need like a wet wipe to kind of wipe the surface and do it again. But then the other side is kind of like a gel, like move around, like you use your fingers to write on it. So I'm going to put that in there because I'm trying to be a good mom. And then for my son, he's more of like a sensory texture kid. So I found this, and it comes with a little knife too that you can kind of mold and move around. But you can make, and it had different ones. I think there was like a Spider-Man, but you just kind of move the gel balls around it to reveal the face or make the face or, put them wherever you want to put them. So I figured he would enjoy like moving these around. Like I said, he's very sensory oriented and textured. So one for her, one for him. I try my best to be even with the amount of toys that I bring for each kid. But like I said, he's more content to be occupied with the tablet and she's more content to play with stuff. So it tends to err more heavy towards her, but I do like to have things for him too. And then I picked this up and I'm going to go ahead and open this before I put it in there. I'm going to do that after I film. I'm not going to do that right now, but I'm going to go ahead and open this before we leave and have everything just kind of in there. She's gotten these little animator collections things before from Disney. She loves them. They recently switched over the style. Like, it doesn't look like this anymore. So I got this one on clearance on Shop Disney a while back for like $10. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this with us for on the way there to kind of get her excited about, getting to the hotel and getting in the Disney like spirit, I guess. And then I also got these. I've got one for each kid. I'm going to go ahead and then I got one of these rainbow like clicky pins for each kid. It's one of those highlights. Let's see if I can get this pin on here. So it's one of those highlights books, and it also comes with puffy stickers. My daughter loves puffy stickers. My son hates stickers. But I put a rainbow pin on each because it's one of those like seek and find things. My husband recently got the kids an I Spy book because we are 90s children and we grew up with those and loved them, and they were super into it. So I figure if I need him to get a break from his tablet, this might be something that I can get him into as well, with finding the item and then circling it with the pin. And then it's got little, mazes and things like that. So I got 2 for him and 2 for her. And I'm going to put those, I might put those in the very back. Okay, so I'm going to put those in the very back of there. So this compartment is pretty much filled. So I've got this compartment left. So these I'm going to put for the journey home if they've done them all and they need new ones. I'm going to put these in here just because they have seen these a bunch. They're those LCD like writing tablets, and then you press the button and it erases it. But you just use the pen, to write. Well, I guess I can demonstrate. Use the pen to write on, and then you press the button and it goes away. They've had these for a couple of years now, and they're still going strong. I recommend definitely getting ones that have the pen attached to it so you don't just lose the pen. So I've got that. I'm going to put, I think, this for the way home. Maybe the way there. This is, I got it from Target Dollar Spot a while back for like $3, but it comes with like some little crayons and the little felt posters that you can color and a couple of stickers and a stamp. So I'm probably going to put this on the way back. And then this, I guess I'll put on the way there. This was from the Dollar Tree. It's the Color Forms stickers, so it comes with a activity board, and then it has 3 different scenes, and then the reusable stickers. So the stickers are not like stickers, they're like that clingy sticker, so you can peel them and reset them over again. So I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put this in the on the way home one. I had another set of these, and for the life of me, I cannot find them. I'm going to see if I can locate it and put it in here so they don't fight. But they're little building blocks that you can, so kind of like Legos, but not Legos. I got them for $1. If I can get that to focus, from Target Dollar Spot a while back. I think it was like Halloween time, just why they're these colors. But I'm going to see if I can locate that other tube so they don't fight over them. But that'll be good. And then I've got these, which she's played with recently, so I think I'm going to put these in the on the way home bucket too, but it's just little magnetile blocks. And I've had these for years as well. I'm going to put, okay, so I've got a couple of little like surprise toys. She's got a Squishmallow and he's got a Ryan Ushi surprise toy. I'm going to put those on the way there. just to, you know, have something to pull out of the hat if I need to. And then, let's see, these kind of live in here as well. Usually it's just little, you know, fidget worms. I might actually put these for on the way home because they're not going to need that on the way there. Okay, so fidget worms. I've got these for my son. These are, it's literally just like a pack full of wiggle lizards. He, like I said, he's a texture kid, and they're the soft, like rubbery texture. And it was a whole pack of them on Amazon. So I put those in a tiny Twinkles bag. I'm going to put those for on the way down to give him something to do. For her, I'm going to put these, I might actually put these on the way home. She's seen these before. She's had these for a while for other road trips. It's literally just a bunch of little like toys that we've collected. Like I think this was from a like Crybaby set or maybe a Hatchimal set. Some Encanto dolls, My Little Ponies. I think there might be like some Gabby's Dollhouse things in there. This is like a little oven that goes with the Hatchimal set. So it's just like kind of action figure-y type toys that we've had for a while. So I'm going to put these on the way home because she's seen these before. Just if I need to. And then for him, I'll put he's got a Buzz Lightyear spaceship from the Lightyear movie. I got these on Prime Day. Dirt cheap, like a year ago. And then these are those Stickbot figures. So I think they're supposed to be for making stop animation with. Little suction cups on the feet. So he can stick them to like the window and stuff and play with them. But they're just little movable action figures. So he's got his little Lightyear plane and his Stickbot figures. And there. So those will also be for on the way home. On the way there, I think I'm also going to go ahead and give them these little action figures. He's got Hulk, she's got Hulk, he's got Thor. It's the Gujitsu little figurines. We've had several of these in the past. They enjoy battling each other with them. And then it typically gets too rowdy and we take them away from them, but they enjoy them. So here we go. I got them cheap one Prime Day. They're just like super squishy little guys. So I'm going to take these out of the packages and put those in this as well. I'm going to put, let's see. I've got these for him. It was a set of 2 Dino Strike surprise eggs. Oh, it doesn't show on the egg. It was on the package. It's got, I think, dinosaurs. It has either a surprise dinosaur or like a surprise vehicle, like a Jeep or a tank or something. So I'm going to go ahead and put those, I think, in here as well. So he's got those, and then she has this that I found on Amazon. It's got a princess and then like a couple of little accessories. And, you know, this is the Castle Hutch thing. I think this one's Aurora. It was a surprise thing. Like, you couldn't pick the princess you want. So I'm pretty sure this one is Sleeping Beauties. But apparently if you get multiple of them, they'll stack up. But I just got her the one, you know, money, space saving. I think it was like $5 or $10. So that one's going to go in here. So they've got a couple of surprise toys. This is, like I said, this is probably going to be mostly for leaving the Tallahassee hotel, getting to Disney property to entertain them. That one's only about a 4-hour drive. So that one I'm not as worried about. And then I got this for her a while back. I think I got it on Target clearance for like $1. And it's just, yeah, look, it's, oh, $3. You can see the clearance sticker. I'm pretty sure it was cheaper than that. Apparently it was from Marshall's. But I like to get her just like little, you know, toys like this because she enjoys playing with them, and it does she's good at imaginative play, and that keeps her occupied for a while. And then I'm also going to put this for on the way home. It's a little notebook, another one of those rainbow pens. It's just a blank notebook, and then some puffy stickers. She really enjoys, I think I got these from Dollar Tree. They, you know, they have a wall of stickers and the stationery stuff. She really enjoys arts and crafts and like making things. So that is her jam right there. And I think I'm also going to put this in the on the way home. This was another pouch that I just keep in the car. So like, say we're stopping to go in a restaurant or something, and I need something to just entertain them, or we're going somewhere where I know we're going to have to wait for a minute to do something. Like if we're, I don't know, going to a store and returning something or doing something boring, giving them some kind of little surprise toy like these Hot Wheels, or it's from a surprise set, so you don't know what kind of car is in here. It's just a surprise. And then these are just little fidget little doodad things. And then these are, again, that Stickbot brand, but these are dinosaurs. So it's 2 surprise dinosaurs, 2 surprise Hot Wheel cars, and then 2 little fidget things for later. So I'm going to get that zipped up. Okay, so this is going to go in the on the way home pile. That out of there. Put that one in the front here. So this one's getting pretty full. And I'm also just going to put these play packs in there. They don't really play with these anymore. They're from the Target dollar spot for $1. And I used to rack on, like basically every time I'd stop in a Target, I'd get a handful of them. They don't really play with them anymore. The crayons aren't great. The stickers are, you know, whatever. And the coloring book is kind of lame. But I figure, you know, I'll just throw it in there just in case. There are times where we'll stop to go in to eat somewhere, like when we go to my husband's parents' house in Texas. If we're going into a restaurant, they don't always have kids menus with like the crayons and stuff. So I have that in the car as like an emergency, pull it out, keep them occupied situation. So I'm going to put, I guess I'll go ahead and do one of the sets. Okay. The very last thing I have, this has, from the Dollar Tree, some unicorn crayons. They're like sparkle crayons, I guess. And this is from like Christmas time. But I got a Mickey Mouse one and a Trolls Just Activity sticker book. So it comes with stickers and it comes with activities and coloring books. See, she's already used these a little bit, but it still has plenty of life left in it. So we're going to bring it again. So I'll probably put this, I don't know. I might put this one, I'm going to go ahead and put this on the way home because I got plenty for on the way there. So after I get these put into this one, that is it for the first part of the road trip prep. Second part is going to be me washing my car and vacuuming it and getting the car like cleaned out and ready. Please let me know if anyone else is like this. I don't know why we clean our cars and vacuum them out before road trips, because our kids are just going to annihilate them in the journey. But it feels better to start out clean, doesn't it? I don't know why. But anyway, so it's like realistically, we should be cleaning them when we get back after they've been gross. But we don't. It just lives like that for a while. But I do want to take my car to the car wash, get it cleaned. I need to refill the windshield wiper fluid. I've got some Rain-X, like the bug remover kind coming. We need to make sure that that's filled up before we go. Hubby says oil's good. And then I want to vacuum the car out because it's got like grass and stuff from the kids just getting in and out of it and from soccer practice. So yeah, that's going to be part 2 of the road trip prep. All right, guys, part 2 of the road trip. We are getting the car washed.
Wow. We're getting sprinkled with water. Look out your window. What? Whoa. Look out your window. Grabber. Because time for the scrubber.
Time for the scrubber.
Time for the scrubbers. Scrubber. Rinsing time.
Smells nice.
Rinsing time.
Putting these kids to work. There you go. Go ahead, sis. My goodness, y'all got a lot of dirt in there from soccer. Look how pretty she is. Oh, nice and clean. All right, get it, Weave. Part 3. This is, I guess, 3.1 of the most important part of a road trip, which is food. So, we have recently gotten a Dometic cooler. So instead of doing like a regular ice chest with ice that you have to worry about everything inside of it, like if you have anything that has any kind of cardboard or anything like that, the ice can soak through it and make it just disgusting if you're traveling with more than just drinks. So since we travel a lot to his parents' house, which is like 5 hours away, we decided to go ahead and invest in one of these. And I've heard a lot of like RV people use these as well. But basically it is a cooler or an ice chest, I guess, that you can plug in, which we're going to go ahead and plug it in now into the house to get it cooling for at least 24 hours, just so it's already like at temperature before we put it in the car. And then it also comes with a car plug, which will go in the back of our minivan. We have like a plug slot in the back of the minivan, so we'll be able to plug it in while we're on the road to keep everything in it cool. And then whenever we get to the hotel, we can bring it inside and plug it in. So my question before we left was, do we bring the Dometic or do we bring our Coleman cooler that has the pull handle and the wheels? Because we're stopping at the Drury Plaza Hotel in Tallahassee on the way to Disney for one night. And we can't leave this in the car full of food, because if the car isn't running, the car plug isn't running and it's not going to stay cold. So we have to bring it inside the hotel with us. So I was like, is it worth bringing this and having to haul it into the hotel because it's going to be heavy with food in it? Or do we just bring the Coleman, like the cheap Coleman that we have that's on wheels with the pull handle? And hubby said, wouldn't it be nice if we had a portable, collapsible, foldable dolly that can hold up to, 500 pounds? And I was like, yeah, that would be handy. And he's like, well, hold on. And he went in the garage and grabbed this thing, which I don't even know how does it unfold? Well, there you go. So now we can just use this to put that on and bring it in the hotel room. And then also when we get to Disney, we've got 2 giant cases of water. We got 2 giant cases of water. So we can use that to bring the cases of water into the hotel room and that without having to go and check out a luggage cart from Bell Services. Because my experience from the last trip is that is a fiasco and can take several hours. So I think this was like $15 on Amazon. It was stupid cheap. Not sure if this exact one is available still. I'll link it down below if it is. If not, I'll try to find something similar. But this has come in handy. He has moved a very, very heavy safe using this, and it held it like a champ. So this thing is awesome. So I'm going to get this plugged in and get the temperature set. I think it can also do like a freezer setting as well. We're not going to do freezer stuff. We're just going to do cold items. But it's got this little shallow part here that we can put like tomatoes and carrots in, like things that don't have to be completely cold, because it'll be a little bit warmer here. So you do lose some space with these. Like we only have this part because this whole part right here is all the like electronic components part of it. But yeah, so we're gonna get this bad boy plugged in and set up and get it cooling. The different plugs. All right, so to plug it in, that one's for, I guess, the house plug, and then the other one's the car plug one. So the adapters are apparently different, so you can't mix them up, like the voltage. So it plugs in there. And then that plugs into the wall outlet, like so. And then how do we set? I've never done this before, y'all. That's why I have a husband. Oh, set. We don't want it that cold, do we? What do we want it to? Like 32? Is it gonna stay 32 in the car?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Wait, did I need to press set again, or that's, what does that mean? You off pH. What does all this stuff mean?
There's no settings.
My goodness. So that, leave it and it'll set? Okay. Setting it to 32. Okay. Road trip prep part 3.2, because that first part I showed you was our Dometic cooler, which, let me actually flip you around and show you that I got our groceries this morning and I have everything in there cooling. It is at 27 degrees just because it's gonna drop a little bit when we put it in the car. But this is the car snack portion, because y'all know snacks are the most important part of any road trip. So things that I've got to make things easier, I usually do a Vera Bradley tote bag, but I've noticed that everything just kind of falls to the bottom. So when you're going to find a snack, you're having to sift through and dig through everything. So I actually ordered a diaper caddy from Amazon, and this one was like 20 bucks, but I can link one I actually found for $10 after I ordered this one. But I liked that this one had so many compartments in it so that I can separate our snacks and they're more easily found. And then I got this one. This was a set of 3, and I'm actually gonna use these in our hotel room as well, just to kind of help organize everything. This happens to be an Easter one, but you can get the cheap ones from Walmart. This one, it literally just pops up. It's just like a storage cube. I'm gonna put all of the chips in this just so I can get it out of the cardboard box. So let's get packing, guys. We are T-minus like 4 hours until we leave. So I'm in crunch time now. So I got myself some hot fries at my Walmart order because I really like these. And then I mentioned in the grocery haul that I had gotten on Amazon just a bag of these baked Lays. They were on deal. I think I ended up paying like $8 total for them, which is super cheap. So, and it had a variety of pretty much everything we all like. My son likes the original as well as the cheddar and sour cream. My daughter really likes Cheetos, and hubby and I, this isn't our favorite, but like we can eat these. So I basically just got a variety pack of all of it, and I'm just going to transfer all of these into here, and then we can also use these in the hotel room and to take to the parks with us too. Are we going to eat this entire bin of chips? I should hope not, but y'all know it's basically all just air, and there's like this much chips in it, so we might plow through several bags at one time. So I've got those, and I'm gonna try to kind of organize them. I'm gonna put you down for a second. I also got these, which now that I'm thinking about it, I might put these in the diaper caddy. Never mind. Strike that. Okay, the other thing I'm gonna put in the chip bag are these Himalayan Chef freeze-dried super greens. This one's the super reds, and this one is like, it has a cashew in it with different fruits. It has the freeze-dried banana, mango, and I think strawberry. My daughter and I both really like these. They are not cheap. It's like $25 or $30 for a 10-pack, but it's a healthy snack. And anytime we can opt for a healthy snack when we're gonna be eating a bunch of garbage over the week, I'm gonna opt for that. And she really likes these and I really enjoy these. So I am adding these to the chip bag so that we have those snacks. Now that I have all of that put away, so like just chippy stuff, I'm gonna work on getting all of the other snacks into the diaper caddy. And like I said, I liked this one because it had so many like separation dividers. So I can put gummies in one pocket. So I picked these up on my last Disney trip. It's the watermelon chamoy rings. The Minnie Mouse one's like peach rings with like chamoy and like tahini flavoring on it. I got some Stitch gummies from Amazon just because, you know, why not? Why not? I have some leftover Buc-ee's rainbow belts that I'm gonna stick in here. And I have some leftover cotton candy strips. I don't know what it is, y'all, about these like sour strips, but I love those things. And then we've got the Stitch gummies in there. Okay, so next we're gonna go with the like beef sticks. So I got a big pack of these from Costco. I think it was like 15 bucks for like a giant pack of these. So we've got some beef jerky that I'm gonna stick in there. And then these are left over from a pack I had from Amazon. Some bison sticks. So we got beef jerky in one. I'm also gonna I might stick my sunflower seeds at the back of those. I am a sunflower seed fiend. I have really low blood pressure, so I found that sunflower seeds are just the fastest, quickest way that I can typically get a salt fix, to kind of bring my blood pressure back up. I've got this pack of Annie's Sweet and Salty, so I'm going to divide that as well. Should have had that open, sorry. Okay. So I'm gonna put the gummies in the gummy thing. Those are the cookies. All right, cheddar bunnies are gonna go in another. Cheddar bunnies. And then the last two. Y'all, I love these Annie's gummies. They're so good and they don't stick in your teeth. Okay, so gummies, meat sticks. These are cheddar bunnies, and I'm also gonna stick in with the cheddar bunnies these edamame beans. These are the sriracha ones. Again, I need salty snacks a lot. This is one of those that I also found gives me that fix, and it has protein in it, so I get, you know, a double whammy snack. All right, so salty bucket here. I'm gonna put, let's see, I'll do these, the cheddar bunnies, and this one. And I'm gonna put that, I guess I can say, this is, if you saw my pack with me video, these are our nightly pills for Thursday. Today's Thursday. We're gonna be in the car until after midnight, so we're gonna need our nighttime medicine well before we get to the hotel, which is like, it's basically vitamins, allergy medicine, things like that. I'm gonna go ahead and stick just 2 random protein bars that I had. One of them's salty, one of them's sweet back here, as well as some pouches. This one has fruit and veggies. It's just the Walmart brand. So I'm just gonna stick these in the pouch here. And then this pouch right here is going to be nothing but protein bars. Ooh, actually, I take it back. I'm gonna take these protein bars out. I'm gonna put the Feastables in here with these. I'm gonna take that out too, with the cheddar bunnies. I mean the birthday bunny grams. So these we got at,
Hi guys.
get off the ice chest, please. So these I got at Sam's Club. They were actually on sale for 15 versus 30.
Beast bars.
Beast bars. So
Beast
my son and my daughter are super into Mr. Beast, and they had the Beast games come on Amazon recently. Hold on.
Can I have one beast bar?
Whenever we're on the road for dessert. We watched the Beast games on Amazon Prime together, and the kids are like super into these now. So I'm gonna load up several of these into.
Can I put some in?
Hold on. Actually, you know what? These might be better off. We'll put like a handful of these. I might put some of these in that cooler. So it came with 3 different varieties. It came with peanut butter, milk chocolate, the crispy milk chocolate. So I'm gonna put a couple of those in here. And then I might actually put some of these in the Dometic cooler and that, the top thing. I'm gonna put those pouches back in. So, pouches. Right. And then that middle section here is gonna be all protein bars. So I got these at Sam's Club. If you haven't had the Built Puff Bars, it's literally like eating a candy bar. It's like that super gooey marshmallow middle. These are just some sweet and salty. And then I got these Fit Crunch lemon creams because I don't always want like chocolate, and I love lemon, so I figured I'd give these a shot. But this can also be our morning time, like, grab and go. Watch out, Lise. So I'm gonna get this stuff in here. So I've got all of the protein bars in here, and then all of the chippy type snacks in here. So snacks are ready to go. I will have these under each of the kids' feet in the car because they're in booster seats, so their feet don't reach, you know, the bottom of the car, which is another reason I wanted this diaper caddy, is because it's a little bit lower profile so that they're not going to be stepping on it. Okay, point road trip prep part 4. I had mentioned in the first part of the video when I was packing all the toys and goodies and things that my kids will have their electronics. I know some families are screen free. That is excellent if that is your jam. When we travel, screen time limits do not exist because I'm trying to have a peaceful road trip, huh, Weeze? So you can watch as much YouTube as you want to and as many games as you want to. So she's got her tablet. He has his tablet. These are just old Galaxy tabs. Like, they have the micro ports. They're so old.
And he has his Nintendo.
And Man Cub has his Nintendo Switch, which I'm not gonna open. Yeah. So I have a collapsible backpack that I use when we travel to keep all of the electronics in one spot. And also when we get out of the car, they can put their electronics in there, and like, you can't see it through the window, so no one's gonna bust through our car window for a $80 tablet. And then I also have the kids' wired headphones in here. I showed you in the first part that I had those like headband headphones, worst case scenario. But these are just the wired over the ear headphones that you don't have to charge up and they don't run out of battery. So I'm gonna get all of this stuff packed in to here. So I have everything in here, and then typically when we're not like gonna be in the car forever, I will also put in here their that Wi-Fi hotspot that I showed you, as well as those 2 portable chargers. But since those are gonna be in an easy, like, ready to reach bag for me, I just have all of their electronics in here. And then I also have hubby's cup and my cup we'll be using for the trip to put ice in. I'm gonna put ice in it and put it in the cup holders right before we leave. And then hubby's hat will just go like on the dashboard in the car. So we're getting to the end, guys, almost there. Okay, one of the last things I talked about, entertainment for the kids, their tablets and stuff. For you adults that are driving and not driving, make sure you have some entertainment for yourself. So this is my Audible account. I have several books downloaded, as well as, oh, I don't have any podcasts. I'll have to download some podcasts. But I have several books downloaded. We have the Libby app, and I have chock full of books downloaded and ready to go in that as well. Just kind of depending on, I like to have a bunch of different things. So like if I'm in more of a fantasy mood or a kitschy little romance mood or something different altogether, I've got options. Also have purposely waited until we were leaving on the road trip to start the new Fourth Wing book, Onyx Storm, because I wanted something that was going to keep me engaged. It's a 23-hour and 52 minutes, so 24-hour audiobook. So this is perfect for the drive there and the drive back. So hopefully this will keep me entertained. So I also have 2 pair of earbuds because, and they're both fully charged, because if you're going on a 12+ hour road trip, odds are they're going to die on you at some point. Usually they last about 4 hours in my experience, and you're going to need to charge them. So that way I've got a backup pair to swap out with. Also, I like these JBLs because they have an ambient setting to them. So I can turn on that ambient setting. I can still hear my audiobook, but I can also hear my children if I need them. Or if we're driving, we'll only put one earbud in. So I can put the one earbud in, have it on the ambient noise setting, and still hear traffic and things around me. So I have those ready to go. Hubby also has 2 pair in his work truck that he will be putting in the car so that he too has audiobooks to listen to. We are both nerds. Sorry, I'm in my car in the garage. We are both nerds, so we both listen to audiobooks all the time. He drives a lot for work, and I do a lot of like in-house stuff for work. So when I'm doing menial tasks at work and while he's driving at work, we are listening to audiobooks. when I'm driving to and from work, I'm listening to an audiobook in my car. So, book nerds, we like to read. If you don't like to read, have music downloaded, maybe have like a Sudoku puzzle or coloring books or whatever. I can't do anything like that when I am in a car or I will vomit. I have to be looking straight ahead. So, without further ado, the last part of road trip prep is actually packing the vehicle. So, we're at the end here, guys. So, I'm gonna get, oh no, my daughter left this from when we went to the doctor. I don't know what that even is. So, I'm gonna get, from that first part of the pack and prep video, I have this thing here that I'm going to put in the middle. So we actually took out the middle seat so that we can put a suitcase there. And then I will put this on top of that. You're probably not going to be able to see well because my garage is not that well lit. But I'm going to get started. And I got to figure out how to get all the suitcases in here as well as this monstrosity. This is the double bob stroller that we will be bringing because it is literally the only stroller that can hold both of my kids' weight. They are 50 and almost 60 pounds. Okay, before we start packing, actually, okay, these are the shoes they're gonna wear in the car. I have 2 of these that will each go in one of the kids' seats. These are like trays that fit in the cup holders. I'm going to actually switch this to the other side before we leave, but they fit in the cup holders of the car seats and rotate. So we have the Graco Forever seats. They're in high back booster mode currently, but it fits in the cup holders perfectly. Whenever you're driving and you're inevitably stopping for Chicken Nugs at Chicken Nug Happy Meals at Chick-fil-A or McDonald's, this tray holds a chicken nugget thing and your chocolate milk or juice or whatever and your french fries and your dip perfectly without taking up too much space and making mess. And there's my little, hey, can you put this one on yours? Put that one in your cup holder. Good job. And look, can you put this one on the other cup holder for me for man cub seat? Or this is your seat, isn't it? Which one's yours? Put one in your seat and one in man cub's and these cup holders. This is man cub seat. They swap seats on me, so I don't remember who sits where. But anyway, they both have a tray. And then the last thing is to have, okay, neck pillow for mama. This one's a Vera Bradley. It's a super cushy foam, like memory foam neck pillow. I also have a neck pillow for man cub and a neck pillow for Wheeze. So I will insert a video and or pictures here of them using these. These are the only ones I have found that do not attach to the seat in any way, shape, or form because you never want to add anything to the seat that is going to keep their head back. If you're in a wreck, their head stays back and the rest of their body moves forward. Not a good thing. So these do not attach to the seat. They go around their neck. You want to demonstrate?
Yeah.
Put that on your neck for me. Hold on, it snaps. Around your neck. So it goes around their neck. And then this snaps, so fall asleep, put your head down, put your head forward. It keeps their chin from tucking into their chest because I hate when they fall asleep. Tuck your chin all the way down for me, and they go like this because that cannot be comfortable and that can't be good for breathing. These are, I can't recommend these enough. I will link them down below, but these are gonna go in.
Perfect for my mom.
These are gonna go, whoops. I'm so
excited for Disney.
I know, baby, me too. All right, so we have a Honda Odyssey minivan. This is a 2025 Honda Odyssey Sport, and it has this nice little like area here. So that is where I will be putting these neck pillows. Make sure you're not touching the windows because I just cleaned all of them, Wheeze. So they're neck pillows. I'm going to put mine on top because I like to put my knee on mine. So that's where all the neck pillows are going to go. And that is hubby's hat. All right, so now comes the challenging part of seeing how we're going to get all of this stuff in. So I am going to lay the seats all the way back. Okay, I'm folding all of the seats down Now, okay, folding seats down and putting suitcases in. Also, one last thing I actually forgot. Lucy, baby, you are not coming.
Lucy.
And I just vacuumed this whole thing. Do not get in there and get your hair everywhere. So, last thing.
Say hi, Goose.
Hi, Goose. Hi, bees. This one's getting nervous.
Hi.
Lucy! Lucy, get out. Come on. Goose, come. I just vacuumed this whole dang car. Get out.
Ow.
Okay, the dogs are getting really nervous because the suitcases are coming out. It's okay, Beans. You're going to be taken care of. It's okay, baby girl. We'll be back soon. Do not get back in this car, Goose. The last thing I forgot to mention, and if you have a little girl or a young little boy, I have a 7-year-old. He can stand up with Dada and not touch anything to go to the potty when we stop. But if you have a little girl, she is too little to squat. Like, she's too short. She's 5. And I can't stomach the idea of a gas station bathroom unless it's Buc-ee's, because y'all know, as women, they are absolutely atrocious. So, all right, hold the camera just like that. Don't press any buttons. Hold it down so they can see the potty. All right. So this pops out like this. And that pushes down.
And then you sit on it.
And then she will just sit on it. The bags that came with it are not great. So I love these. And I'll see if they're still available. It's been a while since I bought these. But these are the ones that have that, this extra like pee pad liner. And they're super thick and absorbent. So after she goes, I also keep baby wipes so that she can wipe herself. Yep. So after she goes, we can just take this bag off and you throw it away at the gas station, like outside trash can. And then whenever you're finished, I always put a clean one in it so that it's always ready to go. So if it's an emergency and we have to stop quickly, I'm not fumbling trying to put it together. Like, I always have one ready to go. So when you're done, so that goes down here. Fold that one down for me. You push, fold that one down. Like that. And then it just goes in the bag. Yep. This lives in the back of the minivan here.
Yep.
Y'all, this dog is breaking my heart.
She's just so cute.
You're going to be taken care of, girl. We'll be back home in no time. Okay, we'll be back home soon. Yeah, bring me that one, Weeze. Look at this little helper girl. Don't lift it. Just bring it over here with the wheels. It's got wheels on it. There you go. All right, watch out, Goose. Hold on, Weeze. I don't want you lifting it, baby. You're going to hurt yourself. Watch out. Here, you hold this. Don't press any buttons.
I'm just putting it on the side.
Okay. I've got that y'all, the lighting in here is awful. I apologize. This is what I'm working with. So I've got the Vera Bradley duffel in the middle. We took the middle seat out. I put their toy thing on top of that. Usually it goes on that middle seat, but to save room, because we got a lot of stuff to get back here. All right, and then so far this is here. I might move that. The Dometic ice chest is gonna have to go here. The Dometic is gonna have to plug into here in the back. So I'll get back with you once I get everything in and we'll see how it fits. By some miracle, we have gotten it all in. So the suitcases are standing upright. The big one there, it's halfway in between the seats. The little one's upright. The food bag, portable dolly, monstrosity of a double stroller, the bottled waters, the park bag, universal park bag. The potty I took out of that nook and put right here so it's more easily accessible with her wipes and stuff. And then the cooler. Does the fan still have enough room, babe, to breathe?
Yep.
Okay. And then the Dometic cooler. So if you have a Honda Odyssey, you will be good to go. There's a little Bubba about to get buckled up.
Yummy. So
So you have to make sure that the filter fan thing has enough room to like blow so it doesn't overheat. But yeah, so that's plugged into the way back. It's not turned on, I guess, because the car's not on. Okay, so he's got to turn the car on and then turn this back on. But everything is in it and already cooled and ready to go. You cannot come, baby. These dogs are going to kill me. They're going to break my heart. It's okay. They're getting so... She's trying desperately to get in the back. Goose, there's no... There's no room, baby. Hey, there's no room. There's no room. She's desperately trying to get in. Yes, buddy. Miss Karen's gonna come watch Goose and Lily for us. Come on, Beans. Y'all are okay. All right, so we are packed up and ready to go. And lastly, the part of road trip prep that nobody ever seems to talk about or mention, or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm special. Maybe you don't do this before you go on any kind of road trip. But before I leave on any kind of a trip, I clean like a madwoman. I have spent the entire day yesterday getting bathrooms clean, changing sheets on beds, dusting, vacuuming the house, and I am currently working on all of the laundry in the house. I'm trying to get all of the laundry done so that our laundry baskets look like this when we come home, and I can just focus on washing vacation clothes and not focus on washing all of the clothes plus the vacation clothes. So, comment down below, are you a crazy person like I am, where you like to come home to a clean house? So before you leave, you make yourself crazy and clean everything as quickly and efficiently as you can? Or are you the type of person that's just like, I'm not gonna see it, I'm going on vacation, I'll deal with it when I get back? What kind of person are you? All right, guys, that concludes the pack and prep with me for a road trip to Disney. I have changed into my Mardi Gras shirt, taken a bath. The hair has gone up because it's been a lot. But, so, that is everything that we need for a road trip to Disney World. Hopefully this was helpful. If you have little kids, I know it can be a daunting task to take on, but we're kind of pros at this point, and this is what works for us. So make sure you give this video a like and a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, subscribe, and follow along for more Disney content coming at you. Bye, guys.